Hey everyone, thanks for listening to the Grow Your Life podcast. My name is Jeremiah Krakowski. On this podcast, I talk about how coaches, trainers, and mentors can scale their businesses to multiple 6 and 7 figures. And I want to talk to you about having a business that fits your lifestyle, designing your life in a way that truly is something that you feel confident about, so that you're not spending all these hours building your business. Here's the thing. In the coaching business, online course business, one of the best ways to make money on the planet that I know of, I see people that they just spend way too much time putting all the pieces together. Way too much time getting the foundation set up. Way too much time doing stuff that is not actually going to bring in cash flow for them. And listen, this isn't something for you to feel guilty about or ashamed of. I've done the same thing myself. I think that it's a natural thing that happens to people, that we end up having a vision for what we want to do. We have an idea for what we want to build in our business. And then we just come up with all of these tasks that we have to do. We see all the stuff that has to get done. And if you have taken any courses, if you've taken any training or coaching that's out there, you know that it can get really complicated. Here's the problem. We overcomplicate the process and we think we need to do 90% more than we actually need to build our business. And so what I encourage people to do is this. This is in my life. I've done this myself as well. What's the life I want to live? How many hours do I want to work? And then I fit my business into that. And so if you want to be working 100 hours a week, which God, who wants to do that? But if you want to, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can do in your business, but I'll tell you this, there's diminishing returns and you're not really going to actually make more money by doing those things. It's better to figure out how to build your business on less than 10 to 15 hours a week and have something that is truly impacting people, that's making the kind of cash flow that you want to make. Cash flow is king. It's the most important thing in your business, and making sure that it's bringing in the finances that you need. And so what we do is we work backwards and we say, okay, what is the most important thing in my business? And for most people, there's two things. They need to get more sales and have consistency of sales. So how do you get more people to buy your stuff? And then how do you get those same people to buy more of your stuff? And that compounds, and then they stay consistently buying from you over time, long term. That's why I love the membership model, building a membership with courses and training and mentoring. And you put together something that people can be a part of, that they want to be a part of long term, so that you have reoccurring revenue, which is awesome. And so here's the problem. Investing all of this time in mapping out your course, planning out what you're going to do, coming up with all of the best practices and ways that you're going to make it perfect, that does not translate to financial gain in your business, no matter how much you think it does. And most people think it does. What translates the most is one thing. Getting in front of people who have a problem that you can solve, and then persuading them that you can solve that problem for them, and directly persuading those same people at the same moment in time to make a financial investment with you into your course or your coaching program. And so those things have to happen for you to have a sustainable business. All of the other stuff is bonus and extra if you're not doing those two or three things. You get new people on your email list, and then they get to watch presentations with you, video presentations. And then in those video presentations, they become sold or pre-sold. And then they are ready to make an investment because they have heard what they need to hear to trust you in order to buy the thing that you are selling. And so that's a whole process of sales, and not anything slimy or sleazy. It's a process of taking people that truly have a problem, that you can truly help, and finding the real people that you really can help, getting them connected to you, showing them, demonstrating that you can solve that problem for them, and then moving them from well, I'm interested, to increase their level of, yes, let's do it. Yes, let's go after it. Yes, let's take action. Increasing that level in their mind, in their emotional state, in their belief systems, that they are ready to take action, that they know that this is going to help them. And none of this has to do with information. None of this has to do with dialing in the perfect course or the perfect branding or the perfect website. Okay? It has everything to do with just three things. You create offers that connect with people, that solve a problem for them, a very specific problem for them. You get them and persuade them to take time out of their busy schedule to listen to you. And that's the key right there. Is if you can get people to take time out of their busy schedule to listen to you. Because most people are going to come up with 1,001 reasons why they are way too busy to listen to whatever you have to offer. So how do we do this? We come up with an irresistible offer, and the words that we write, the sales copy, communicates the value in a very specific, strategic, pointed way to that specific person. And so we really get into their psychology. What do they want more than anything else? What does that person desire more than anything else? And if you don't know what that is, that's what our job is. That's our number one job, is to figure out what is that thing that people want more than anything else. And then we can give it to them. And we give it to them truly and impactfully. And in fact, we're not charging money to give it to them. We actually give it to them for free. And this is the part where people get a little bit confused, because they're like, wait, if I'm giving them what they truly need for free, why are they ever going to buy anything from me? It's because when you give them what they need for free, you've built trust. And there's something next that they need. And so it's identifying not the one thing that somebody needs, but what is the one thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and the next thing. And then you build a sequence of connecting with that person, solving that problem for them, and then offering them to solve the rest of their problems as well for a fee. And so then by doing that, because you already solved one problem, you built trust with those people. Now we can charge money by solving the problem for them after that. And the real key behind all of this is the ability to communicate. The ability to talk in a way that persuades people, that gets them to take action, that gets them to say, okay, I like what's getting thrown down here. I can buy into this. I'm seeing it. I understand it. I think I can make this work for me. Yes, this is going to work for me. And that's the moment that you want to get people to, where they're not just saying, wow, that's interesting information. Like, you want to know the number one praise that nauseates me more than anything else? Wow, Jeremiah, that was great information. Nauseates me because I know that that's not a sale. That's the worst thing somebody could ever say to me. Wow, that was great information. I mean, I appreciate it when people say that, but like they mean well, but like it's in my business, it means I failed. Okay? It really does. Because what I want people to go from is way beyond just, wow, that's great information, to holy bleep, this is going to work for me. And I'm ready to jump in. And I'm ready to take action. And I'm ready to do the work to get it to work for me. And when you can get somebody that place, they will buy whatever you have to sell. They will buy and stay with you long term because they're hooked, they're connected, they're bought in. And I want to tell you this, if you're somebody who is apprehensive about getting people to buy into something with you and stay long term, you need to possibly address that internally and realize that that's what business is. That's what this business, the course business, the online coaching business is understanding that when you can learn how to make that connection with somebody, you connect with somebody around their dream desire, and you become the person who gives them the very thing that they desire better than anybody else that they've ever met before. And that's what our clients say that we do for them, is that we give them the thing that they desired more than anything else. Like my client, Dr. Shandu, who was able to take a test campaign and make 6 figures with it. Or like Ian Carroll, who just after trying some of what we do was able to make over $40,000 a month consistently in his coaching and mentoring business. And that's what I love to do with people. I love to take them from where you're at right now to being able to have consistent cash flow and income in their business. So when you understand what is it that really truly drives and motivates people and gets them to buy in with you, and you can persuade them that working with you, making that investment is worth their time, you have a business. And now you just find more people to run through the same process. You just find more people to put through that same process. So if I can get 100 people to watch my presentation and 20 of them become a client, which are pretty good numbers, 20 of them become a client because what they heard, it wasn't just good information to them, but it was like, whoa, this is going to work. And then they make an investment. Let's say I'm selling something that's $2,000. It costs me $20 to get those 100 people. All right? Let's do the math here. $20 to get those 100 people. That's $2,000. Okay? Pretty decent for an ad spend. And we were able to get 20 people to purchase at $2,000. So that we bump this up to 4. We add another 0. That's $40,000. $38,000 profit off of a campaign like this. And those are the types of campaigns that we run all the time online. It's what we show our clients how to do. That's what we'll show you how to do in my Client Growth Accelerator program. And listen, I'd love to have you become a part of that. I'd love to have you work with us in my Accelerator program. All right? I'd love to have you join us in there and truly see the difference that it makes, the financial freedom, the time freedom, being able to dial in your messaging, your marketing, to have consistency, to have clarity, to have massive impact that you can have in your life and in your business. Being able to find the right niche, be able to figure out how do we market, be able to figure out how do we build out some of those technical aspects in our business. Having me be able to come alongside you and walk you through that whole process and become a part of your team and your long-term success strategy in your business. I'd love to do that with you. I'd love to help you with that. And that's what we do in my Client Growth Accelerator program. All right? And so when you are building a business, it's your job to put mechanisms together to get people in the door. So let's say these 100 people, they're on your email list. From there, we can have a landing page where people sign up off of social media to join our email list. And we figure out, okay, here's how I market to those people on social media. And that's exactly what you need to do. This is what's working right now. This is the process that's working right now in our business, with our clients' businesses, and it can work for you as well. All right? So, learning the process of communicating with people powerfully, getting them to buy into what you're offering, getting them to truly not just say, wow, that's great information, but this is going to work for me. I need it. I need it now. I need to figure out how to take action with this. That's what you're looking for. Listen, by the way, if you'd love to jump into my Accelerator program, you're listening to this podcast right now, shoot me a DM on my Instagram. You can go find my Instagram, look up Jeremiah Krakowski, and tell me you want to jump in the Accelerator program. All right? And I'll send you a link to be able to go through that process and how to do that. I'm going to be able to even give you a trial run of it. Okay? So, If you are a coach, trainer, and mentor, keep going. Don't stay stuck. Keep moving forward. I'd love to help you build your business and grow it. Grow your life, everybody. We'll talk soon.